What is up, you guys? I'm Charmx. Today I'm going to be reacting to 6 ghost videos that will scare the heck out of you by Nuke's Top 5. Now, these videos, whenever I react to Nuke's videos, they legit, like, after I'm done reacting, my paranoia is up, like, a couple times more than normal, and it's really bad. Like, these videos do a number on me. But I like reacting to them at the same time, so, I don't know. It's a love and hate relationship, I guess. But yeah, with that being said, the original link's in the description. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Nuke's Top 5. Yeah, with that being said, let's begin.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
Here we go.
A cry for help.
Oh boy.
The Foreman brothers, Josh, Sean, and Rocky from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare,
I'll link them in the description.
were contacted by a mother and daughter who claimed to be living in a haunted apartment in Bucyrus, Ohio. The apartment has a dark history, as 2 women and a little girl tragically lost their lives inside its walls.
Why would you want to live there? It must be really cheap, actually. Like, no one would want to live there, so they probably, you know, the landlord or whatever, the place is probably really cheap to get someone in there.
1 month after moving in, Heidi and Callie
1 month after moving, that's not that long at all.
Prater begin to experience terrifying paranormal activity in their new home. Callie says that when she's upstairs, the strong smell of sulfur often makes her feel sick.
Oh my goodness. Yep. Time to move out.
She and her mother Heidi have heard footsteps and chilling screeches in the night. They say that lights turn on and off by themselves, and that they have seen multiple unexplained shadows.
There's times, like I said, you can hear people walking up and down the steps, but you can definitely hear certain screeches, certain noises.
Since we've moved,
I can't react to these. Oh my, I'm already starting to get goosebumps. I can't do this.
in here, we've had noises all the time upstairs, lights shut off, been touched, seen a lot of shadows.
Visitors to the house have had similar haunting experiences.
They might be visitors, but I can assure you that they probably aren't going to revisit.
Ever since I've been coming over here,
Oh, this person does revisit. What a mad lad.
I get really, really bad negative vibes. Lights have turned off on their own. Shadow figures walk through the rooms. And it's honestly kind of scary.
No kidding. This person's seen the shadow figures just walking around, and then they decide to come back to this place. I wouldn't. Frig that.
We've heard the little girl call out mommy. And I never was a believer in this whole paranormal stuff until I moved out here and seen it with my own eyes.
It's just,
Now, I believe it's not the ghosts of passed away people. It's freaking entities messing around. And they pretend to be whatever they want, whether they want to pretend to be aliens or ghosts of other people. It's just them messing around. But the fact is, I would not want to go there with them messing around. I would not want to revisit there with them messing around. And yet this kid is over here, a regular visitor to the house for whatever reason.
I just really don't like being here.
You want to leave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Heidi Prater explains in an interview with the Foreman brothers how it breaks her heart sometimes to hear the unexplained voice of a little girl calling out to her mother. In the same interview, they hear something truly chilling.
It breaks my heart, you know, to think this little girl, and you can hear her hollering for her mommy.
Imagine trying to sleep and having to hear that. My goodness, it would be awful.
Keep hearing somebody saying mommy. She is here, and she is looking for her mommy.
I thought I just heard somebody say mommy. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It breaks my heart that she's still here, wandering around looking for her mommy.
Makes me want to cry.
Why are they still living there? I don't understand. Why won't they just move out? Because there's no way I would want to live there after that. Break that.
After the emotional interview, the Foreman brothers begin their investigation to find out exactly who or what is haunting the Prater's home.
If you're in this house, can you communicate with us? Give us a sign you're in here.
Stop. Holy Holy Did you hear that?
Can you come out here with us?
These guys got some balls.
It's upstairs.
The mysterious sounds continue to be heard throughout their investigation, but nothing compares to what happens next.
Ah, great.
The family that lives here say that they see shadows, hear footsteps, loud banging, the voice of a little girl. And this is the room that we were shooting the interviews earlier and heard the little girl yell, "Mommy." We believe that there, may have been victims in this room. Oh. Little girl. Oh. Oh.
You don't have to keep repeating it, we can hear it.
Whoa. Hear that kid screaming?
Can you talk louder?
That's crazy. Frig that. What's the rent like? $100 a month or something? Is that why they're still living there? Like, I understand rent's expensive in most places, but like, how cheap is it where they just don't want to move somewhere else? Because, it might be worth paying a little bit more to not be tormented constantly.
The high-pitched voice of a little girl seems to be desperately calling out for help.
Help me understand what happened the night of February 13th, 1994.
94? That's so long ago. I was thinking this is more like a recent thing. So maybe the rent isn't... No, the rent has to be cheap. I was gonna say, well, maybe it's so long ago that the rent isn't... Maybe it's like normal cost of rent. But the fact is that you have entities there bothering people, there's no way it's a normal price. It's probably really cheap. And the people just decide to put up with the craziness because it, you save money, I guess.
Oh, no way.
Is this all we're gonna get is the voices? Are we gonna see anything? Because people said they see shadow figures and whatnot move around.
God, I hope my audio is picking this up.
Been in over probably 400 haunted locations, done hundreds of residential cases, and I have never in my life experienced something like this before, ever.
With the voices, or is there other stuff going on?
Could this be the ghost of the little girl that met her tragic end inside the house? Let me know what you think.
That's it?
Be sure.
So we don't get to see if there's any other crazy stuff going on there? It's just the voices? I mean, granted, I wouldn't want to hear those at all. But I kind of want to see if there's other stuff going on, because people said that they see other stuff. Maybe it's best that I don't see it. Like, I'm already getting chills. I freaking can't stand these videos. I love them, but I can't stand them at the same time. But yeah, I'll link them in the description.
Be sure to check out the full video over on the YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Oh no, more TikTok. Side note, the TikTok on the app, not the Android store, it was rated like a 1 point something. Like, it got bombarded with hate. I mean, it had so much hate on it. And then apparently 1 million reviews got removed. Like, how does that happen? Like, how does that happen?
TikTok user Pershka recorded a quick video intending to show her noisy ice machine on TikTok. But when she was about to post it, she noticed something
Ice machine? Isn't that called a freezer?
truly chilling.
Oh my, I saw it. There's like a freaking kid in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Did you see it? Right before she flips on the light switch,
That's crazy.
what looks like a little girl can be seen standing right next to the ice machine. But as the light turns on, no one there. Is it just a trick of the light?
That ain't a trick of the light. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
Or could it be a TikTok hoax?
Could be a hoax. Could be edited, yeah. But if it's not, that is so terrifying. I don't know how I'd react to that.
I leave it to you to decide.
I can't even look at that.
Kill and his friends are exploring a creepy old abandoned tunnel. Then, this happens.
Yeah, I heard that too. That's creepy. It's not as bad as the last one though.
I heard help me. Yeah. It's like a voice. There's no one here. This is not a joke.
Why are they just they're exploring an abandoned tunnel? Why? What made them thought this is a thing they should do?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to go closer to it. Maybe you want to leave.
That's twice. Joe's doing his TMs. Dude, Joe's f***ing connecting.
Can I come see this tunnel? We can hear it perfectly.
Are they deeper in the tunnel, or is this like a different? It's the same people, but what's going on? Is this one?
It was coming from that direction, I could tell.
That wasn't right where you were at?
No, pretty close though. It seemed like something, almost like it moved. I could feel something move by, and I was like, wind.
Oh, it was loud. And it would die down, and then it would get quiet down and come back and get louder and louder. And we were here. We stood there for 10 minutes listening to it.
Oh yeah.
If you're getting eaten or something.
They were there for 10 minutes listening to it? Why? I could barely stand a minute of that.
The scary sound of screaming voices echo through the abandoned tunnel. Bike Kill says he has no idea what the voices could be and believes that the tunnel is haunted. But what do you think those sounds could have been? Another.
It's crazy. Now, what could it be? Yeah, I don't know. Could it be wind rushing through the tunnel, maybe? Making a certain sound? Maybe you could write it off as that. I think you would have to be there to experience it. Honestly, that would kind of give you a better idea of what's going on. Because then the guy said that he also felt like something rushed by him. So that could have been wind, or it could have been an entity just messing with him. I don't know. You'd have to be there for that.
Another TikTok user that goes by the name of Julian R. Angel 925.
Oh no, there's gonna be something in the background here, isn't there?
Claims that his coworker caught this next video on camera while at work.
Okay, wasn't expecting this. Oh my goodness!
Did you see it? A dark shadow figure can be seen
Oh, I can't stand reacting to these videos, man. I can't. Oh.
lurking in the corner of what looks to be a large banquet hall. Now, like most TikTok clips, there is no extra information about where this was.
Yeah, it could have just. This could have been fake. It could have just had a friend back there standing and then moved back, right? That could have been easily faked. However, if it's not, that would be. I don't even know how I would react. And imagine that's the exit. The exit's that way, so you have to go that way.
Filmed are what happened next. So is it real, or is it just another TikTok hoax? What do you think?
Hoax. I don't know, so you got like a 50-50 chance that it's real or fake.
Chernobyl. Ukrainian YouTuber Vlad Reznov and his friends do a challenge for YouTube to
Okay, I'll try to link him in the description if I can find his channel.
spend the night in an abandoned village in the Chernobyl exclusion zone.
They're gonna spend a night in a village in the exclusion zone? First off, there's still radiation there. And I believe with the forest fires that were there recently, that it kind of churned up some more radiation or something. So that's probably not a good idea. Like, you better have a Geiger counter on you so you can kind of gauge the levels just to make sure that it's not too dangerous. Because there's no way I'd do that.
Now, the exclusion zone's purpose is to restrict access to hazardous areas around the dangerous Chernobyl nuclear power plant. In recent years, this area has spiked the interest of tourists and has been accessible for safe tours and explorations with Ukrainian tour operators. However,
these guys didn't have a tour operator?
Individual parties are still prohibited to access the area and can receive severe criminal penalties and fines.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around over there. So is the exclusion zone dangerous for the amount of radiation that's there, or are you okay to go there for like maybe a couple hours at a time or something, and that amount of radiation's not going to hurt you? I don't know. But then if you're like a tour guide, you're constantly going there, so you're constantly getting exposed to the radiation. So I don't know how that works.
Because Vlad Reznov and his friends want to explore at night, they are very careful to avoid Ukrainian authorities.
Надеюсь, мы доживем до утра, но потому что реально очень страшно. Там что-то шурудит, что-то бегает, что-то мычит. Я не знаю, я продолжу съемку, когда мы найдем какой-то домик, чтобы переждать хотя бы.
Are they in the forest? I can't see. What the frick is going on?
First, they explore the abandoned village, and then they decide to get some sleep in one of the old decaying buildings. But they don't sleep long. Vlad wakes up to bizarre sounds coming from the remote woods surrounding the building.
Чё, блин? Ребята, только что, короче, ветка упала, я подумал, что что-то лазит. Вы это слышали?
I can't hear what's going on because you got like this weird ambient horror sound effect in the background going or whatever. So I can't. It's hard to decipher what's going on in real video compared to what Nuke has added in.
Что-то шурудьё. Нет, там что-то лазит по-любому. Я один туда не пойду. Но походу где-то там.
What is this music I'm hearing? I don't know.
Где-то там.
I think they've added their own music.
Твою ж мать!
What? I couldn't see anything.
Твою ж мать, блин! Что это было? Пацаны, подъем! Пацаны, Вадим, блин!
Я не сплю.
Чувак, там что-то лазит.
Где?
Я где-то сейчас на улице что лазит.
Ветка упала, я слышал.
Я не знаю, там что лазит.
Сам сказал, ветка упала, что ты гонишь?
Чувак, я видел что-то, я тебе отвечаю, я снял это на видео.
Ну ты слышал, как лес гудит, что ты гонишь, блин?
Пацан,
The forest is humming. Why the frick is the forest humming?
я снял это на видео, я тебе серьезно.
Ты что, на мой пранк, что я ответка?
Там какой пранк, чувак, я тебе отвечаю, я там что-то видел.
Ну где ты видел?
Там, ну там в конце, где-то в углу.
Дай со мной.
Do they have anything to protect themselves? Like some kind of, I don't know, weapon, knife, something like that? Because, you know, if you're going, especially in Russia, you need to go have something to protect yourself.
Там?
Вот там сидел, вот там.
Ничего там нету.
Вот там где-то, вот туда, вот как раз туда побежал.
Ну нету там ничего.
Чувак, я там что-то видел, я тебе отвечаю.
These flashlights that you're using are horrible. Like, it's only lighting up one branch. What the frick? You can't see anything else. What kind of flashlight is this? You need a bigger, more powerful one so you can actually see what's going on.
Я спать не буду.
Будешь, потому что нам завтра остановится.
Чувак, блин. Ты понимаешь, что там что-то было? Я тебе отвечаю. Я не шучу. Пиздец, он мне просто не верит, реально, я не знаю. Я это видео дома пересмотрю, потому что я реально что-то видел.
I didn't see anything in the original part, so I don't know what's going
Ты
on.
видел или видео видел?
Чувак, я видел. Пиздец. Я тебе отвечаю, если у нас ночью сожрет, это твоя вина.
Я вчера, вот только когда в туалет ходил, вот такую крысу видел.
Угу. Это не крыса была.
А кто? Либо животное.
Блин, она была здоровая, похожа на человека.
Now, I can't really make out anything in the video here.
Yeah, exactly!
But Vlad seems to be very spooked by something he saw out in the woods.
I didn't see anything either. Look at the... You guys need a more powerful flashlight.
Maybe something he didn't catch on camera. By something he saw out in the woods. Maybe something he didn't catch on camera. Terrified, he wakes up his friend.
Why are you telling us what we just saw?
But his fellow explorer just thinks that Vlad is playing a prank.
What is that? Is that his hair coming down here? Or is that like some other... What's he wearing? Like, what's this hanging down on his head?
But then, this happened.
It's not his hair.
Тихо, тихо, слушай, тише.
Вот, стой, иди быстрее. Он где-то тут.
Oh, jump scare. It has to be a jump scare coming in.
Нет?
Oh my goodness.
Блин!
There's a freaking person there? Oh, that's terrifying. I think that's more of a person than an entity, so you guys gotta be ready to fight. It's so dark. It's so dark there.
A pale figure can be seen at the window, giving Vlad and his friends the scare of their life. They decide to skip their plans to stay the night.
Wait, so they decide to go outside and then, like, deal with that?
And just get out of there. Vlad seems to think that they were attacked by a Chernobyl mutant man. But what do you think? Could this be the ghost of someone who didn't survive?
No, I think it's probably just someone messing with them. Still terrifying, though.
The Chernobyl tragedy and is still haunting the premises? Or is it simply a really pale man trying to give them a good scare?
I think it's probably the second, option that you get.
You decide.
However, that's also kind of crazy because if you don't know these people, you don't know what their capabilities are, you don't know if they have weapons on them. If you're scaring people in the night like that, they could easily, if they had weapons, they could just open fire on you. It seems very dangerous.
Brentwood haunting. Back in the early 1900s, Clarence Curtis McCorsley built a beautiful Victorian home in Little River, South Carolina for him and his wife, Essie. Unfortunately,
Bessie?
Clarence met an untimely death at the age of 40. Left all alone, the widowed Essie transformed her home into a bed and breakfast for traveling salesmen and fishermen to spend the night. There were rumors that Essie was often visited by the ghost of her late husband. The Brentwood house remained in Essie's possession until her death in 1974. Today, the Brentwood home is owned by French master chef Eric Masson.
What the freak is that? This is owned by a master chef now?
And his wife, Kim. They reopened the estate as the Brentwood Restaurant and Wine Bistro. The skeptical new owners never really believed in the paranormal.
I'm always looking for validation because it's just so hard to believe that this stuff happens, and it's hard to believe that it's a ghost.
It really didn't fit in my logic.
That is, until strange things started happening around their restaurant.
How long did they own this place before things started going down? Was it a month, or was it a year and then things started happening?
The Massons would hear the mysterious loud sighs of a woman when no one was around.
Sighs? Like that?
Glasses and silverware would fall without explanation. Even stranger, guests of the restaurant would be locked in the bathroom by something, and devices would suddenly turn on by themselves. Many of the restaurant employees have witnessed paranormal activity, and even some of the customers have scary stories of their own.
About the food? Is the master chef not that good of a cook?
Many claim to have seen a tall, dark figure in shadowy corners of the restaurant. It is believed that the ghosts of Clarence and Essie McCorsley still haunt the Brentwood restaurant.
Oh, frig me, I can't deal with this stuff. I can't deal with it. Oh my, why do I react to these videos?
Author Stephen Lancaster has taken a
I'll try to link him in the description.
Particular interest in the haunting of the Brentwood Wine Bistro. Over the years, he has interviewed witnesses to hear their bizarre stories and has done many investigations to find paranormal evidence.
So this guy focuses specifically on this restaurant?
Late one night, Stephen and a small team of paranormal investigators are checking out the restaurant. Right after they begin filming, they hear a loud bang coming from the kitchen.
Oh my God! Did you just see that?
I didn't see anything. Heard a lot, didn't see anything.
Holy Hey! How are you tonight? Holy cow, I think my heart just skipped 50 beats.
The restaurant surveillance
50 beats? I think that's called a heart attack.
Footage shows a glass mysteriously falling on the floor as investigators Eddie and Tina enter the kitchen. Although startled by the chilling experience, they continue their investigation.
In the downstairs men's room, we've had some issues with this room tonight. The door is wanting to open on its own even though it's latched shut. Can you open that door for me?
As terrifying as it is being in this basement with Charmx, I would hate to be doing what this person is doing.
Are
No, it wouldn't be cool. No, it wouldn't be cool. Oh, frig that.
The strange activity doesn't stop as random things continue to mysteriously fall on the floor, and the restaurant's dumbwaiter starts moving up and down on its own.
What the frick? Why are they still there? I would leave. Just leave.
Then, things get truly bizarre.
Even more so?
So is there anybody up here that wants to say hello? Make their presence known to us?
You know what? I really would love to see the tall guy tonight.
I wouldn't!
Yeah, is the tall guy here? That's them.
What's she doing?
Is there anybody up here that...
Oh, there was a camera recording in the other direction? I thought I saw something. I thought it was like maybe one of those voice boxes or something.
wants to say hello?
So she sees something because the way she reacts.
You know what? I really would love to see the tall guy tonight.
What's it zooming in on?
Yeah, is the tall guy here?
No!
That's them. Do you hear a whirling noise?
I do not like where this is going.
It sounds like somebody on the stairwells.
Oh, no.
That was them.
No.
A mysterious figure of a man wearing a fisherman's slicker or pea coat seems to be quietly moving in the background as they talk.
Is that what she sees? Because the way she like turns around to look at?
Stephen Lancaster didn't notice the strange apparition at the time and only discovered it later when he reviewed the footage. So, did Stephen and the team of paranormal investigators capture the ghosts of Clarence and Essie McCorsley, forever haunting their old home? You decide. Watch Stephen.
Oh my goodness, I can't deal with these videos. They terrify me too much. It's not a ghost of some dead person. It's a freaking entity just messing around. And I am going to end the video here. I hope you guys like this. I can't take these videos, man. I can't take them. They're just too much. They're too much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you do, hit subscribe to join the family. I don't know how these people can do this kind of stuff. I don't know why at those one where the people were living with them. What the frig? Why are you living there? How cheap is the rent? How cheap is it where you're like, okay, I can put up with this because the rent's so cheap? Must be like $100 a month or something. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. With that being said, make sure you guys go subscribe to Nukes Top 5 as well as I think there were 2 or 3 other YouTubers in here. I'll link them in the description if I can find them. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Boop!